Hey, this is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift, and we like to present to you the official Canadian Licensing Partner Series, Spec-D and BCDA Drift Series.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners available for your entire car. 25% stronger than grade 8 hardware. Race car strength and show car looks. ARP makes serious bolts for serious applications. When failure is not an option, it's ARP. Shop the largest Canadian inventory of ARP at JB's Power Center in Edmonton and Calgary at the guaranteed lowest prices. Or shop online at jbspowercenter.com.
This is the Drift Logic Podcast, bringing you the drivers, their builds, and the raw behind-the-scenes action of drifting in the Pacific Northwest.
Drift Logic is brought to you by the BCDA and Spec-D.
Built on the leading edge of safety technology, ZAMP offers a wide selection of helmets that can be customized to your taste. With tons of additional safety gear all built to the highest quality and safety standards, ZAMP racing equipment ensures your safety. Cutting edge looks, value priced, and safety, that's ZAMP. Get your ZAMP racing gear at JB's Power Center in Edmonton or Calgary or online at jbspowercenter.com.
JB's was built in Alberta, the province with oil in its veins and horsepower in its heart. Founded more than 50 years ago by Jim Bell. Jim created JB's with an undying passion for making vehicles look and perform better. To this day, we still strive to provide the best range of aftermarket parts, including complete engine assemblies, performance parts, truck accessories, car audio, and remote starters. With a huge selection and a full team of enthusiasts, JB's Power Center has been an obvious choice for decades. JB's Power Center, parts for enthusiasts by enthusiasts.
The most powerful thing here isn't made from iron and steel, but a partnership forged from collaboration, commitment, and sustainable solutions ensuring your success. At SMS Equipment, we are more than superior machines. We are the people behind them. The people beside you today and every day. Because the right partnership makes everything possible.
Welcome everybody to Agassiz Speedway. Welcome to Spec-D Round 3. We've just finished up Friday practice and things are heating up early. Friday night practice, and the weekend is off to a competitive start. McDonald seems to be on top form once again, of course most recently winning round 2, and looks to be after more of the same here at round 3. Alex Steins is another driver to keep your eyes on this weekend. The Deadbeat Speed Shop driver off to a phenomenal start on Friday night. Is another driver who's caught our attention earlier on, with being the only non-V8 powered car in competition this weekend. We all have to cheer for Dario that little bit more. Hometown heroes definitely showing hometown comfort. Clinton Renault was on it from the word go this afternoon, and he looks like to be one of the top threats for the podium this weekend. Tight track, big action, only sends in the forecast. This one's going to be rowdy. You're going to want to stay tuned to the stream to see how this one pans out. We'll see you there.
Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome back to Agassiz Speedway for round 3 of the Spec-D Drift Series. Hope you're joining us back online. Hope you got, well, you're glued to your seat and you're ready to rock and roll, because we got our top 8 for you, and we are ready, Agassiz Speedway, if you guys are as well. So make some noise if you're here in the building. Smash some keyboards if you're online. Little update for you. Angus Juhas, unfortunately, damaged the car in between the break, and he isn't going to make competition. So we are going to just begin things in the top 8. Major championship implications on the line here. Carlton McDonald sitting on, I believe it is 204 total points. I think if he wins this battle, it's going to put it just out of reach. While Clinton Renault can still come back, Dario Reddick can still come back, but they're going to have quite the job to do if Carlton McDonald is able to take the win here too. Very important to note, Carlton McDonald was also busy under the vehicle for this break that we've had. So we'll see if that nitrous outlet Ford Mustang is running 100%. We are on the line and ready to go for our first battle here at Agassiz Speedway for round 3 of the Spec-D Drift Series. My name, Tony Kosh, a.k.a. Mr. Yay Drifting. Andrew Schmidt riding along shotgun with me today. I forget your Instagram handle, buddy, but what's up, bud?
Oh, I'm having a great time. Let's see how this plays out here.
All right, here we go. First tandem action of the day. Carlton McDonald coming in course. Hans Lewis right across the rear bumper, all up in the door of Carlton McDonald to start us off in the top 8, exceeding the front axle of Carlton McDonald. Has to back it up a little bit, gives himself a bit of space here in the transition. Hans Lewis all up in the door like some loose change right now as we go across the track first, the first inside clip. Hans Lewis is all over Carlton McDonald. We are not starting off slow, we are starting off in the kill zone. Carlton McDonald and Hans Lewis take a bow as we catch our breath. That's just battle 1.
My goodness, that was a no fear. We have the best view in the house as they tip it in right underneath our feet here, me and Tony. It is aggressive. Hans Lewis, you could see his eyes were locked into Carlton's tailgate right here. Look at him initiate.
Kill mode, man.
Maybe not tailgate, but man, a little shallow for Hans here coming in on Carlton, but manages to correct himself. Working him back into the pocket, coming into the infield. Carlton, though, painting a perfect line here for Hans to follow. A little bit of a shaky transition from Hans, losing a bit of proximity, but managing to crawl back into Carlton's door here. Great run from Carlton McDonald. I mean, a fantastic lead run, but Hans aggressive in the chase.
I mean, hey, Andrew, if you thought that was cool, I'm down to watch the rest. You down?
This is going to be a great evening of drifting, that's for sure.
I think so. So first battle right out of the gate, and we got a heater here. So Carlton McDonald, a must-win situation if he wants to lock up the championship. As we look towards round 4, this would definitely help his chances. But Hans Luce definitely would like to play spoiler here. And man, what a chase run here. Let's see what he's got in the lead. As we flip him around, lights extinguish, and away we go. Hans Luce in the Corvette. Carlton McDonald in the Mustang giving chase. Big initiation here for Hans Luce. Right up and tight to the wall. That gives Carlton McDonald a great chance to drop in here. Little bit of separation as we come into that first touch and go. Flip it back from right to left. Huge angle for Hans Luce out front. Carlton McDonald kind of hanging back a little bit here. Now trying to tuck into the door here. Good dive in by Carlton McDonald. And across the line for Hans Luce.
Wow.
Andrew, fantastic set of runs. Where do you even begin here?
Holy Toledo, look at this. Man, are you not entertained, Tony? I can't even speak right now. All right, let's watch this. Hans coming in with a huge flick. Carlton matching that flick initiation, managing to do a lot better job of sucking into the pocket and staying high there, chasing Hans. Hans a little bit of a slowdown into the touch and go, but Carlton not shaking, transitioning perfectly into this infield. Hans, here we go, transitioning inner clip into the nose. Not quite as deep as Carlton in this last or second to last outside zone. I would say the last outside zone fairly well matched up. Wow. What a battle, Tony.
Man, online, what do you guys think? In the building, what do you guys think? We are requesting the replay one more time for our judges who are also equally brain melted as us. Fantastic run. So if I had to call it on the top of it, I'm going to say Carlton had the better lead run, but man, Hans was amazing in the chase.
I think Carlton had the better lead run, and on the bank, I would say Carlton matching Hans's line a little better chasing, but smooth on the infield for Hans. It looks like judges really scrutinizing here, watching out. Unfortunately, a little shaky on this transition, but you can get a good image of what was happening there. Carlton doing his most, having to cut a little bit of line to stay with proximity on Hans. Sounds like the judges are getting their kind of made up their minds. What do you think, Tony? What?
Well, I'm happy I'm not judging, Andrew.
Did you expect it to be this good? First
course.
battle out. I mean,
100%.
Yeah.
We built the anticipation, today. We built it, and we built it. So I was definitely expecting the first pair of runs to be heaters, and we are not disappointed here.
No doubt.
Judges definitely going to have to take their time with this one when we do have the score or the result. We'll announce it for you. But man, I'd like to see it again.
I would love to watch that run back. 2 Americans up here in Canada. We'd love to see more of them play around with our fun tracks. A lot of these guys, their home track, Monroe, including Hans Luce and Carlton. But Agassiz, love these 2 guys here. Great run, great battle, I should say, to start off our top 8.
Yeah, it's a fantastic run. For both of them. I think Hans, maybe got that X factor a little bit more exciting, but you could make the argument that Carlton a little bit more controlled. I think in both. I think maybe Hans, he was basically nose to tail on the entry. Maybe that caught him by surprise a little bit. Okay, we do have the decision and turn into the screens. Moving on to the next round.
We have
Carlton McDonald gets the win.
Woo,
Carlton McDonald moves on to the final 4. Hans Luce, take a bow, sir. What a fantastic start to the battles here this evening.
I think when it came to that, though, the biggest difference in that was experience. Otherwise, both of them really aggressive, really strategic approach to it. But unfortunately, I think Carlton's experience gave him a little calmer and a more what could you say, calculated approach in the chase, whereas Hans was really tight on the run-up, but maybe it bit him off or kind of cut him off a little bit going into the bank.
Yeah, a little bit of surprise maybe to catch Carlton that fast on the bank. You hit the nail on the head perfect. Carlton kept that head calm, kept the runs clean, did everything he needed to do. No extra, right? And just a really good set of runs. Hans, wicked job to you, man. Nothing to be ashamed of that one. That was a wicked battle. I can't wait to go back and watch that one personally. And we're only on battle 2 now. So.
Yeah. And speaking of, this is just as exciting. Dario Redick versus Clinton Renaud. We have another American versus the hometown hero, Clinton. We figured out 16 years. 16 years Clinton's probably been drifting Agassiz here. So
there we go.
This will be exciting.
So what I like about this one, we got Clinton Renaud in the chase first. Dario Redick going to that lead position. As Andrew mentioned, this is Clinton's home track. So being in the chase first could be very beneficial for him. But let's see what Mr. Super Dario in the lead can do here as Dario Redick runs us up to the gears. Clinton Renaud riding shotgun as we come into the big bank. Lower line for Dario Redick. That is going to put Clinton Renaud right into the pocket as we turn to that first touch and go. Transferring back from right to left. Look at Dario Redick absolutely massaging the RX-7 all the way through that outer zone to pass that first inside clip. Clinton Renaud hanging in there like a shadow, though. Not right up to the door, but putting that 240 SXT exactly where it needs to be. And I think you kind of saw it in Carlton's chase run there. A very calculated approach from Clinton Renaud.
Yeah, very comfortable on this Agassiz bank, knowing to pace himself a little bit. And looks like Dario's flick honestly caught Clinton off a little bit, but Clinton managing really well, getting right in on him on this bank. Coming into the infield, Dario figuring out his little bobble he was struggling with earlier into the infield. Clinton transitioning well, but Dario here in the rocket ship of this FD just taking off. Clinton doing everything he can to not cut line and keep that proximity. So great job by Clinton trying to manage the not losing Dario, but also not cutting his line.
Yeah, I think it would have been very easy to be led into a mistake there for Clinton Renaud if he wanted to cut that line, just like you said, a little bit too much. But he did everything right, kept that car exactly in that outer zone where it needed to be. So very responsible chase run. Ideally, you'd like to see him a little bit closer, but I think that was very well played by Clinton Renaud, and that's given him a really good chance here in the lead position. Of course, sitting just outside top 3 in points, this would definitely help his championship standing, and I think for a first season to finish up possibly second overall in points would be a pretty big achievement for Clinton Renaud.
For anyone.
He's got Super Dario now in his rear. He's
Dynamic
run away
Dario.
from him, and I think Dario's going to be on one here in the chase position. So let's see. Flip him around, and here we go. Clinton Renaud now into the lead. Sombrero equipped and ready to rock. Nice snappy initiative for Clinton to start us off here. Dario right up to the door, but as I say, that little bit of separation between the two drivers. Past the first touch and go. Transition now. Wow. Taking out the bumper is Dario Redick all over the back of Clinton Renaud right now. Really up in the pressure. Dario Redick right up in there, basically in the passenger door. Oh my goodness. Good luck, judges. Andrew, what do you make of that one?
My goodness. Dario said, I'll take your chase and I'll raise you a chase here. Dario struggling a little bit on the bank. I think Clinton's speed caught him off a little bit. Clinton was absolutely ripping Dario, having to cut line to stay with him, but into this infield, Dario really closing the gap on this transition, just bumping Clinton with the bumper, but no disruptive contact, and then mimicking Clinton's transition perfectly into the second half of this track, putting it right through his door, somehow not getting it. Man, Dario, whew. There's a reason when I talked to Tony earlier this week, and I said, if there's anyone who reminds me of, or I guess there's two guys, Alex and Dario, when it comes to someone like Osbo, a very calculated, serious approach, always asking for notes and tips from the judges, but he takes them and he puts them into practice. So you can't complain about that. You can't be mad at someone who asks questions. And
what I really liked about Dario's chase run there is he was matching the angle of Mr. Clinton Renaud basically throughout the whole run. Obviously, a little bit of bobble for both drivers in the first outer zone on the bank, but as soon as we hit that infield, amazing. Fantastic driving from both of them. So judges asking to go back into the first run here.
I just want to say another big hats off to these guys. Just great driving again. Second battle of the night. Dario, here we go. Run into the first battle. Clinton chasing Dario. Dario with a really struggling
yeah.
to get into that, almost missing the entire bank there. Clinton doing what he can to stay with him. Really good job by Clinton. In all fairness, he kind of cut himself off on the run-up, but here we go, Dario just running away from Clinton. Clinton not able to close the gap and match the angle like Dario did on the infield. So I think what it comes down to is how heavy are these judges weighing the bank? Because I think they both didn't have a perfect one, but I'd say Dario infield, Clinton bank right now.
You know, watching it back, you definitely have to give the lead run, I think, to Clinton Renault overall. Just the cleaner execution, I think, over that run. But, I mean, you can take nothing away from Dario in that chase.
Nope.
That was, I think, the best chase we've seen so far this weekend.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be too surprised if we're correcting that later down into some of these other battles here. So it does sound like our judges have a decision, and we will let you know what that is. I mean,
I would also like to point out from qualifying where Dario is struggling going into outside zone or this touch and go. It seems like he's figured that out. He's figured out the line nice and smooth. So let's see.
And Dario Reddick gets the win. Dario Reddick, currently third in points overall, is going to move up to second with that victory. And Clinton Renault, the hometown hero, is packed up on the trailer a lot earlier than he would have wanted. He's got some victory skits for us still, though. But, man, hats off to Clinton and Dario. What a clean-fought battle by both gentlemen here. Wow.
Oh, man. Two battles in. And now, I mean, this next one, it doesn't slow down at all. The Steins, Alex, Big Bobble Steins, which I like to tease him about. He is so calculated. And Gaston, the man Morrison. Woo! Talk about a head-to-head battle between two gladiators.
So what I really like about this battle coming up, these gentlemen drive with each other all the time. Both of them know exactly what's going to happen out of this one. I wouldn't be too surprised if we got a little contact, though.
I think almost definitely there's going to be a little contact between.
I think both these guys are definitely going to be pushing for it, hungry for the result. We saw Gaston Morrison on the podium here last year at this event. We saw Alex Steins on the podium for round one.
And he's looking really good today. Not that Gaston isn't, but Alex is looking really sharp today.
So we'll see who has the edge here. We got Alex Steins in the lead. Gaston going to give chase. And here we go. 16 cylinders on track. S13 versus E46. Alex versus Gaston. Let's go. Alex Steins fires it in from a long way back. Gaston Morrison in tow. They come together on the bank. Look at Gaston Morrison. Very good pace to Alex Steins. Alex Steins nails that in a transition. Here we go. Gaston Morrison all up in the pocket as Alex Steins trying to work his way away from Gaston. Gets a little bit of separation here in that last outer zone, but Gaston, just as I say that, right back up into the business end of Alex Steins. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
Woo! Alex Steins looking like it. Alex Steins in the lead. Wow. He was moving there. Unfortunately, from what I can see, we'll wait till I won't get ahead of myself here. So let's just watch this out here. Alex with a sweet run up, rolling through the gears. Gaston not giving him any space. Alex again putting his entire car into that first outside zone, but here looking like he had to slow it right down, almost drop a tire, maybe one tire out the zone there, but into this third outside zone. Alex really calculated. Gaston almost catching himself off with that transition, but managing to suck in on this last outside zone with a little door tap on Alex to finish it off. Wow. Shows that these guys drive together, hey?
Definitely does. Very excited to see what we get on the second half of this battle. Gaston going to the lead. Alex now in the chase. And let's see. I think there's some points available on this big bank. If you can initiate this and stick it perfectly, I think this is where this battle is going to be decided. But, hey, don't listen to me. Let's listen to Alex and Gaston.
Let's listen to these 16 cylinders. Alex also giving a big shout-out to his wife and child, same as Gaston, for supporting their programs. Let's see this.
So here we go. Big initiation for Gaston here. Right in the middle of the road. Alex Steins works the car up a little bit higher on the track. This is giving him a good opportunity to attack here as we come back into the infield. Look at that transition from Alex Steins. That's picture perfect. Oh man, Alex Steins all over Gaston Morrison as we head to the final side of the course. Gas throwing everything at it, but Alex Stein can be neither shaken nor stirred.
Are
Amazing
you
driving from both.
Kidding me right now? My goodness. The Gas Man versus Alex Steins. Let's watch this. Gaston with an aggressive dive into this outside zone 1. Unfortunately, just losing it. Alex expecting him to go high, filling the whole zone, but reeling Gaston back in on this infield, almost sweeping his bumper and getting the door tap. Almost perfectly matching the angle as they leave that outside zone 3, mimicking Gas really well into the second part of this track. And here they go into the last zone. Wow. Alex, absolutely glued. I would like to point out, if you are here in the stands, you can check us out at youtube.com/Spec-D, and you can watch us live on YouTube and watch the replays to these runs as well.
So, Andrew, what did I tell you? We'd have a better chase run this battle? And look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
The best chase run of the night.
Tony, you're getting really good at this, eh?
Once or twice. Man, take a bow. Alex and Gaston, phenomenal driver from both. You can see they're stoked about it. Already hopped out of the car, already debriefing. These gentlemen drive a bunch together, and they just absolutely killed it. Show them some love, boys. So our judges just looking this one over. Don't know if it's in amusement or judging, but man, fantastic run from both. I'd watch this one again.
I really hope they run this one again, just out of pure selfishness to watch these guys drive.
Absolutely.
What
phenomenal
a treat.
driving from both. Oh my
And
goodness.
on this track, man, are these cars cool going this fast.
I love this, small track, big car, kind of get a bull in the China shop kind of deal here.
Levels the playing field a lot, too, between the fast guys.
Really does. And, I mean, what a fantastic job here for Alex in the lead run, just watching the replay. And, I mean, judges requesting, see, told you they wanted to watch it again, as I did, too.
Yeah, judges. Judges, you want some popcorn, too? Judges requesting popcorn if anyone's got some.
As we come into the replay here, look at Alex Stein's perfect pace with Gaston. Gas a little bit low on the bank, and that allowed Steins to work it up, maybe just kind of take that zone away from Gas. And right here, this is where the kill shot happens, and Alex Steins is all over the door and just never really leaves it here as we come into that second outer zone. Look at that. Can't even park between them. And just an amazing job from Alex Steins in that chase position. I mean, for a lead run, very great run for Gaston there as well. You really can't say anything bad about either run. Fantastic job. And it does sound like we do have a decision.
I don't know how they made one, but it sounds like they made a decision. Hopefully it's the decision we hope, because I want to watch
Moving on
this
to
again.
the next round. Alex Steins gets the win.
Alex Steins
moving on to another Final Four appearance here.
Woo,
what a fantastic season.
Big hugs
Spec-D
between
competition he is having.
My goodness, it just keeps getting better and better. Next up, we have the one person that is not driven, or the two people. We got Josh Weens and Jamie T, I've been calling him because I think it sounds cooler. Jamie T.
Hey, yo, what's up, Jamie T?
The Iceman, Jamie T.
Oh, that's Sean Hardem, buddy. He's already the Iceman. So shout out to Papa Hardem. Hopefully you're watching comfortable, man. Can't wait to see you back in action in whatever rotary-powered nonsense you bring us.
I'm sorry, Papa Hardem. I would never dare try and steal a name.
That's fair.
We have, next up, Jamie Tedesco in the Island Chevrolet GM dealership. Living Legends E46. Sorry, you can't hear me. These two are having fun. Big shout out, Hard Knock Stunts, Gaston Morrison and their whole crew. They just did a drift to gift weekend last weekend, raising almost, I think, close to like $3,500 for charity. So big shout out to Gaston and his program and what they do. But next up, Jamie T in the Living Legends Island GM E-Factory E46 against Josh Weens in this Fish Racing Tech G35, also sponsored by Weens Electric. New build, same car, but new build for Josh Wiens. Jamie, an old, not so faithful. Here we go.
So here we go, both gentlemen on the line. Josh looking to make an impact here on his first Spec-D competition weekend. Jamie trying to beat the curse that he brought back from Alberta. Would love to get a result here on one of his local tracks, and we are ready to go. Lights extinguished.
I love hearing the dog box clicking.
Yep. Clicks into gear, clicks into kill mode. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of a bobble for Josh right off the line. Let's see if he can catch up to Jamie. Jamie's going to be flying out of the gate here. Nice initiation for Jamie Tedesco. Right up on the wall, hits it, leaves it. Perfect kill mode here for Jamie Tedesco. Josh Wiens trying to take an inside approach here, really cutting the track. Allows him to jump in here in that second outside zone as we come across that first inside clip, taking it out for good measure. Josh Wiens absolutely destroying this place, trying to hang on to Jamie Tedesco. And oh man, getting lost in the smoke trail is both drivers.
I was getting scared when they were going towards the bathroom. I went, oh, Josh can't see anything transitioning. That is insane. Let's watch this again. Jamie, huge flick initiation. Josh, a little bit of a bobble at the start. But here he goes, managing to bring or try and suck into Jamie. Unfortunately, cranking a little too much angle, but saving it here. Transitioning right onto Jamie's door in the infield. And then here we go. Jamie trying his best to run away from Josh. Josh just getting that cone. Props to him for not getting into that wall there. I can't imagine you could see much on that transition. Aggressive go for both of these. We are going to go quickly because Jamie is running without an alternator. So, Tony, you're up. Next battle, Jamie chasing Josh.
All right, let's see how much power they still got left in that battery here. Let's see if that becomes a factor later in this battle. Basically, Jamie Tedesco, no alternator on board that vehicle right now, running a drag racing style. Josh Wiens here with possibly an opportunity. Josh coming running out of the gate here. Nice snappy initiation for Josh Wiens. Jamie Tedesco going to charge in behind him. Much better job for Josh Wiens on the bank now. Jamie Tedesco getting right up into the business end of Josh right now. Josh, absolutely phenomenal angle coming from that touch and go. Josh trying to force the issue into one more time. Perfect pass that first inside clip. Jamie Tedesco falls back just a little bit, but now finds that gear. Puts it right up into the door as we come across the line. Oh my goodness, make some noise. Lose go bananas for Jamie Tedesco and Josh Wiens.
Talk about a bit of a grip difference in cars there, hey? Man, here we go. Josh with a big swing into entry. Probably one of his best bank runs he's done all day. Really getting up there. Smooth with it too. Jamie sucking right up onto him, just managing to avoid contact. Here we go, transitioning. Now Jamie understanding the grip difference, having to pace himself a little bit on these transitions, coming into the bathroom wall, and look at him go there, sucking right up onto Josh. But Josh giving him a really good lead run actually in that G35, or not actually, I'm not surprised, but Jamie having to kind of play, hit the brakes, hurry up and brake. With that car.
Phenomenal lead run from Josh Wiens. I mean, I was impressed with his first qualifying run. That lead run just sealed the deal. I mean, welcome to Pro Spec-D competition, Josh Wiens.
Hammer down.
Fantastic first weekend. I think that is got to go down for one of the best debut weekends, I think, for a rookie in the Pro Series. Fantastic job for Josh. Going back to this decision here, judges are just checking out the replay.
I mean, you're totally right with Josh. That was a perfect lead run when it came to that. Was his best one all day, 100%.
And a huge difference in power between the two cars too. But I mean, the way Josh drove on that lead run, you'd never guess, man. Like, nope. I love the just savageness of that angle, the way he came off that touch and go, and just like full send plus the kitchen sink towards that second outer zone. And that was a fun one to watch. So commentators note gold star
gold
for
star
Josh
to Josh Wiens.
Yes, fantastic.
I would also like, again, Jamie, and we're watching up here, we're kind of seeing a little bit of a replay here. Josh Wiens did a really, other than the little bobble coming into the touch and go, Josh with a really good chase run too, actually. Jamie with a really solid lead run as well. I think lead to lead, it's a really close battle between these two. And I think the judges are going to decide where what they want on the chase. Jamie really pacing himself on that chase, completely missing the whole outside zone, which is a big factor. I didn't really look at it that closely, but
watching that back, I wonder if Jamie just left himself a little bit too much space.
Yep, that's kind of what it looked like. But in all fairness, sucking right back up to Josh for the infield. So great run from both of these guys. A little bit of different strategies playing out, but I think.
And we do have a decision here.
Here we go.
Moving on to the Final Four. Jamie Tedesco gets the win. Jamie Tedesco moves on to his first Spec-D Final Four. The living legend continues to be a legend and be alive. Hats off to Josh Wien's absolutely phenomenal performance, and that sets our Final Four. So, next battle up, huge championship implications once again. We got Dario Redick versus Carlton McDonald. Now, this was our final battle at round 2 in a very wet Stratotech Raceway Park. So let's see if Dario Redick can win this one back and go 1-for-1 with Carlton McDonald, or can Carlton go up 2-0 for the season battle between these two drivers and put one hand closer on that championship this year.
Well, both Americans coming up from here. I was going to go into something, but I feel like we should. No, you know what, Tony, I've been practicing the harmonica, and I've been trying to learn the Canadian anthem. If I learn the Canadian anthem on the harmonica, will you sing for me for the next Spec-D round?
Absolutely not.
Oh, so I was so close. I had to try.
So Steven says, I think Dario's going to win because he is cooler and his car is cooler.
Ooh.
I don't know. Carlton's pretty cool, though. Carlton is a pretty cool cat.
In all fairness, operator. I do. If I were to go Carver's car, an FD 2J FDR
well,
is
Andrew,
really
I got
cool,
some good news for you. You can see Carver's car right away here as we get ready to send Carlton versus Super D Dario. Let's see how
Dynamic
this one goes.
Dario, baby.
Here we go, off the line, lights extinguished. Carlton runs it up. Dario Redick pacing him through that outrun. Nice bumper drag for both gentlemen as we come in the course. Dario Redick all over Carlton McDonald. Drops down a little bit. Right in the pocket still, though, throwing some more at it in that chase position. Dario Redick a little bit earlier on the transition than Carlton. Carlton, meanwhile, looking very unfazed out front. Past that first inside clip, this is where Dario has been strong all weekend long, and it looks to be the continued case here as he dives in for another door bang on Carlton McDonald as we come across the line. Andrew, your thoughts?
It looked like Dario almost straightened up there coming off that touch and go. Let's watch what happens here on the replay. Judges oohing and on. Here we go. Big initiation. Dario taking more of a straight line approach to stay with Carlton, and then adding a little too much angle and falling out of that zone. Carlton having to do a big checkup coming into the touch and go. Dario dealing with it, but there looks like Dario almost straightening on that transition. I don't know if we can watch that back again, but Dario, judges seem to be commenting that maybe Carlton sounds like a passenger D-bead.
Oh no, they're definitely checking out the and we just heard it confirmed from our tech
side
on the line. D-bead for Carlton McDonald on the left-hand side here. So now they're going to see, did this happen on the bank or? Yeah, you can see it there. The rubber not meeting the rim. And, of course, now that opens up, a bit of a procedural can of worms, if you will. So if it is indeed a puncture not caused by contact or the other car, Carlton McDonald might have to forfeit the second run here unless... So it does look like the tire D-bead somewhere on the bank there. So judges deciding how they're going to – oh, man, what a bummer. So judges deciding how to work on this one. Like we said at the top of the broadcast, all the battles tonight were going to be close, so I'm not too surprised that something like this has kind of worked its way into the program here. Yeah, there we go. More live shots. That tire is way gone off that rim there.
In all fairness, watching the battle, I wasn't quick enough to catch it. It looked like it just, I guess I'm used to driving slow, so it looked like it was normal to me.
All right, so we are hearing that because it is a puncture by no fault of contact, Carlton McDonald will have to forfeit the second run. Dario Reddick will get, well, a solo lead run, but...
A little bit of a blessing for Dario here. Tough competition against Carlton. Like you said, 1-2 battle at Strato, and we have the series director digging through the rules just to triple check the rule books. We want to give everyone the fairest chance here in the championship. But,
so, as you might imagine, this is 1 and 2 in the points right now as well. So we are going to definitely dig into this situation, make sure the right call is made. Of course, I don't have any official ruling, but my very basic understanding of the rule book tells me that a non-fault puncture for the lead driver would result in an unsafe condition for the chase.
No
bueno.
bueno.
The chase driver would then move to a solo lead. Believe
technically
they have,
Carlton is chasing with the debeaded tire.
You know, I think
I think
Carlton
run
could
it. If
send
he wants to run it, let's run
Let's
it.
let it bang. But we don't want to see anything happen to Carlton or his car because of a puncture there. So something that we're talking about qualifying. Right. Okay. So the official ruling is because the D-bead was caused by nothing at fault from the other driver nor any obstacle in the track. It is what they would refer to as a natural D-bead. That is unfortunately going to take Carlton McDonald out of competition. Dario Reddick will have an opportunity for a bye run. Now, very important to note, needs to nail this bye run. Needs to make a full, clean pass. Doesn't have to be 100 points, but he can't zero this out. If he zeroes it out, I don't know what happens actually at that point. If you thought the proverbial can of worms was already cracked open, this would blow it wide open. So Carlton McDonald unfortunately suffering a puncture. That is going to end his competition weekend here. Well, no, not the weekend. He'll still have a chance to go for third, and he needs to battle back to get those crucial points here.
Dario needs to complete this run like we were saying. Quick for people who don't know drifting too much, Tony, you want to get in why some of these guys would run into a natural D-bead just out of the blue?
Yeah, absolutely. So we talked about a little bit in qualifying. Drivers really experimenting with tire pressures here, and it's interesting that we picked this up on the driver's side rear. So the left side of the car has a longer way to travel than the right side of the car at this layout. So you could make the argument that some of these guys probably dropping that tire pressure a little bit lower than the right side, and in Carlton McDonald's case here, I think just a tad too much. Looks like it D-beads as we pick him up on the bank. So as that tire gets leaned on, it doesn't have enough sidewall flex, and it just blows out, and you can tell by the blowout is quite severe. So here we go, Dario Reddick for a solo run around Agassiz Speedway. Dario Reddick fires it in here. Super D Dario looking great on the bank, angling it up nice to the second touch and go here. Transitions from left to right. Dario looking good. So it's going to be a full pull with no further dramas for Dario Reddick. Carlton McDonald will have a chance to battle for third place. We are just seeing in the chat here, a question came out. So he can't use his competition timeout to change that flat tire, unfortunately, as the judges are now once again taking a look.
So a little interesting here. Dario also debeating, looking to be in a similar spot. Very interesting here. So judges taking a closer look at the track and what's going on. But officially, Dario Reddick moving on. Dario Reddick getting the win here in this Final Four battle. He's got it.
All right, so we're watching back basically the replay in the judging tower here, and what the situation might be that Dario Reddick might have also punctured the left rear tire. They are double-checking the track now, but I think just a mistake towards that touch and go for Dario here. So it looks like the touch and go here. All right, so I do have a bit of an update for you. So Dario Reddick did indeed puncture the tire. However, because he was able to leave the line, and the vehicle declared in a safe state, he does get the win. Now, it is extreme happenstance.
It's a tricky one.
It's a very tricky one that both drivers essentially punctured the driver's rear. But because Carlton's car was caught, obviously you saw it on the live stream pictures that the tire was clear off the rim. Dario Reddick's car was deemed okay at the line before he started his bye run. Because he did leave the gate, he gets the points for that round. So Dario Reddick does get the victory. He does also get a tire puncture, but because of how it happened, just that during the run, after the run, not too sure what had happened. It's just one of those crazy things that did happen. But Dario Reddick does move on to the finals. His second finals appearance in a row. Carlton McDonald still has a chance to go for third, and this has really mixed up the championship points. So that's going to be interesting. Keep with that. We'll have an update for you. But hey, meanwhile, back to the action on track. It's time for some more LS-powered BMW fun.
Oh, the thing we love most, Tony. LS-powered BMW is so exciting.
Well, we love them so much, we got two for you.
We love the people behind the wheel. That's
right. A lot more than the vehicles themselves.
We got the Living Legends E-Factory Island GM E46 against Alex Steins in the E46, supported by his lovely wife and child, and Deadbeat Speed Shop, Hard Knocks Stunts, Rain City. Let's see these guys go.
Off the line, Alex Steins that lead position. Jamie Tedesco is going to chase him down. Nice, huge snappy initiation for Alex Steins here. Jamie Tedesco lagging back a little bit. Now working his way up to the doors of Alex Steins. Alex Steins, meanwhile, picture perfect as he fills that touch and go. Goes hunting for that second outer zone. Jamie Tedesco throwing some dominance in the chase position. Throwing a little bit of angle by it. Now pulling up. There's the door bang. Let's door bang it again. And one more time for good measure. Yes. Break the BMWs. We love to see it. Fantastic, aggressive chase run there for Jamie Tedesco and a great lead run for Alex Steins.
He wanted that just a little too much in the last zone. Let's watch this here. Alex with a sweet initiation. Jamie pacing himself again, but managing to crawl right back into that pocket. Alex painting the wall all the way into that touch and go. Jamie here lighting off, coming into the inside zone, knowing he's got to do a lot to make up for that first bobble. Here we go into the second half. Alex trying his best to run away, cutting the angle a little bit, and then Jamie just parking it on Alex's door, hitting him a little harder than he wanted. But both of them managing to get through this run across the line in drift. My goodness gracious me.
My rookie untrained judging eyes is, I'm assuming our judges are going to be taking a look at the speed and behavior of Alex Steins' vehicle in that second outer zone. Obviously, very exciting to see Jamie Tedesco basically crawl in the passenger door, say, give him a, hey, how you doing? Let's get going.
Yeah. We love to see that.
However, was that caused by natural, or did Alex Stein drop his pace just that little bit?
Both of them going in to check out the contact,
both of them are checking into the pits. We must be in the Final Four.
Oh, baby. Let's watch this again here. Here we go. Tipping it in. Alex flying. There we go. Jamie looking to be just a bit too, sorry we went silent, I was focused on that. Jamie looking to be just a touch too aggressive in the chase. Alex, we were trying to see if he let off the throttle. Almost looks like he had to let off a bit, but unfortunately Jamie just catching him a little too early there at the end of the last zone.
It's a tough mix of Alex Steins, of course, dropped the tire off track, as they the judges said in the drivers' meeting that any gravel hits would be considered one tire off track. And it seems just as Alex Steins kind of exceeds the painted line there, that's when we get Jamie Tedesco in the picture with the little bonk. And
what we like to call the piano keys.
The piano keys out here in Agassiz here. And yeah, look at that. The second battle, second can of worms. We're going to take an ad break here. Make sure to check out these products. That means you have a little bit of time at home to grab a beer, re-up, go outside, take a break, whatever you got to do. We'll be back with more Spec-D drift action after these messages. Thank you very much.
Hey, this is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift, and we like to present to you the official Canadian Licensing Partner Series, Spec-D and BCDA Drift Series.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners available for your entire car. 25% stronger than grade 8 hardware. Race car strength and show car looks. ARP makes serious bolts for serious applications. When failure is not an option, it's ARP. Shop the largest Canadian inventory of ARP at JB's Power Center in Edmonton and Calgary at the guaranteed lowest prices. Or shop online at jbspowercenter.com.
This is the Drift Logic podcast, bringing you the drivers, their builds, and the raw behind-the-scenes action of drifting in the Pacific Northwest.
Drift Logic is brought to you by the BCDA and Spec-D.
JB's was built in Alberta, the province with oil in its veins and horsepower in its heart. Founded more than 50 years ago by Jim Bell. Jim created JB's with an undying passion for making vehicles look and perform better. To this day, we still strive to provide the best range of aftermarket parts, including complete engine assemblies, performance parts, truck accessories, car audio, and remote starters. With a huge selection and a full team of enthusiasts, JB's Power Center has been an obvious choice for decades. JB's Power Center, parts for enthusiasts by enthusiasts.
The most powerful thing here isn't made from iron and steel, but a partnership forged from collaboration, commitment, and sustainable solutions ensuring your success. At SMS Equipment, we are more than superior machines. We are the people behind them. The people beside you today and every day. Because the right partnership makes everything possible.
Built on the leading edge of safety technology, ZAMP offers a wide selection of helmets that can be customized to your taste. With tons of additional safety gear all built to the highest quality and safety standards, ZAMP racing equipment ensures your safety. Cutting edge looks, value priced, and safety, that's ZAMP. Get your ZAMP racing gear at JB's Power Center in Edmonton or Calgary or online at jbspowercenter.com.
Welcome everybody to Agassiz Speedway. Welcome to Spec-D Round 3. We've just finished up Friday practice and things are heating up early. The Friday night practice and the weekend is off to a competitive start. McDonald seems to be on top form once again, of course most recently winning round 2 and looks to be after more of the same here at round 3. Alex Steins is another driver to keep your eyes on this weekend. The Deadbeat Speed Shop driver off to a phenomenal start on Friday night. Is another driver who's caught our attention earlier on with being the only non-V8 powered car in competition this weekend. We all have to cheer for Dario that little bit more. Hometown heroes definitely showing hometown comfort. Clinton Renault was on it from the word go this afternoon, and he looks like to be one of the top threats for the podium this weekend. Tight track that big action, only sends in the forecast. This one's going to be rowdy. You're going to want to stay tuned to the stream to see how this one pans out. We'll see you there.
Filling some time, so let's fill it. A little more drama here. Carlton and Dario, what went on with them? So first outside zone coming out of that, both of these drivers actually end up debeating coming out of the first outside zone, but unfortunately we only caught one debead, so we ended up sending out Carlton off track because it was an unsafe to drive with a debead, not knowing Dario also debeaded in that first run. So Dario initiating on his second run, all the judges immediately knowing he was also debeaded, but because of the rules, we did not, unfortunately, track staff did not catch Dario's debead, and once he crosses that start line, he wins the battle. So, unfortunately, a little drama here.
Brandon. Just kidding. Dude, insane, hey?
Unbelievable. A little bit of drama to finish this off here, but man, these guys are just getting their cars fixed up. Shouldn't be more than 5-10 minutes here, and we're going to be back on track. So if you need to grab a drink, go for a pee. Just look at the stars and sky above you. This beautiful.
You need to reconstruct your mind after it's been blowing. Now's the time.
If you need to rethink your life, you have 5.5 minutes to do so.
I don't have enough time.
That's a lot of life to rethink.
Don't put it on me that heavy, Andrew. Online, who we at? Who we got? Shout out to Mr. Jesse Foote. Hope you're doing well, man. Please fix your car. It looks terrible.
Hey, at least it's not an LS BMW.
Yeah, no, thank goodness. We got enough of those. Who else we got chilling online here? Frostbitten Photo, what's good? What's happening? Mr. Mike Randall says, hey, vote to see Dario and Carlton run it back again.
Ooh.
I'm down.
Mike Randall, Mr. DriftCon. How you doing, Mike Randall?
Right, I think that's a good call, Mr. Mike.
Mike Randall, also sponsored by one of our sponsors, Cage Kits here.
Look at that. Shout out Robbie Parsons.
Rob Parsons, a fellow Albertan, supporting the local drift program out here in Alberta and BC. Cage Kits, making 3D scan cages that almost... Well, honestly, all you gotta do is weld them. You don't gotta do it.
Bolt in, weren't you?
I was about to say almost just bolts right in, but no, you still gotta weld them. But man, these things are. If you're looking to build a race car and you need to put a cage in your car, look at CageKits.com and check out what Rob Parsons and his team can offer you. Another couple of our sponsors here, Lordco Auto Parts. If you're local, you know Lordco. Go hit them up and tell them that you appreciate that they support local motorsports and buy your parts from them.
Oh, there's a cool throwback. Slick Rick Racing, 66, Ricky Solinsky. Man, looking good at Driftcation, buddy. Some beautiful shots.
Good driving last weekend,
Yeah,
Rick.
man. Loving Slick Rick. Nice to see Cole back on track as well.
Check out ridefastcrew.ca if you want to see some sweet shots of Rick
from the boys at Ride Fast.
At Driftcation last weekend. .com, sorry, Anders. I got you. Also, they do some pretty cool giveaways there at Ride Fast, so go check them out.
So, like to do a big shout out to, my uncle. I don't know if you knew that, Andrew.
I didn't know
my uncle, Mr. Jeremy.
You have an uncle?
LBD. Yeah, it's Jeremy.
No way.
Jeremy's my real uncle. 100% facts.
Wow, that's
Yeah, dude.
interesting.
Isn't it, though?
That isn't. Yeah, that's
Wow.
cool.
Why? What do you mean by that, Andrew?
You and Jeremy, your personalities are so different. I would have never expected that.
That's what it is. But yes, big love to Mr. Jeremy. And, of course, we got a lot of love to all of our media people here. And I see one of my favorites standing up on that. He's looking even taller over there. That's, of course, Mr. Fundamentally Fresh, Mr. Jesse Longo, the CEO of Hotelica Incorporated. And CEO of Big Edits and
if you have a
Vibes.
Delica and you want it to look cool, it won't ever look as good as Jesse's or be as functional, but hit him up. He's got some great tips for you.
Mr. Jeremy, I know this is going to be delayed, so feel free to play it when you feel sound it. What kind of fun soundboards do you have loaded for us up over there, Jeremy?
Ooh, I'm excited for this one too.
It's going to be awesome. You're going to hear that like so much later. It's going to be so
We're going to hear
random.
this in 45 seconds.
Takes a while for the voice to
a couple
come
more
over there.
sponsors before Jeremy hears us. Grip Royal, Fish Racing Tech, Drift Enthusiast Magazine, RaceGear.ca, SMS Equipment, Electric Media, Serial 9, Zestino, and Boost Factory.
Fantastic. Big love, Jeremy. You nailed that. That's why you're my uncle, dude. All right, so hearing a little bit more carnage from the pits, the contact between Jamie Tedesco and Alex Steins actually shattered the passenger rear wheel of Alex Steins, took it completely out. It's a wash. It's a write-off. Get that off the vehicle. So both gentlemen were allowed to switch wheels, obviously, from the contact. I believe Jamie Tedesco was ruled at fault for the contact, so Alex Steins will have 10 minutes to look at his vehicle. Jamie Tedesco, of course, only granted 5. And it sounds like the drama continues, so... You know, we may have only had an 8 or a 9-car field, but man, have we had great battles to balance it out, and just the massive clerical admin can of worms that I've seen in quite some time here. So we're going to need a few more minutes to work this one out here. We're going to pop back to another ad break. Yeah, can you believe it? We still got more ads for y'all. So I haven't seen anybody buy anything yet. So if you could go ahead, type in that credit card and make sure to purchase something from the sponsors that support us, we'd appreciate it. We'll be back after this ad break with hopefully an update to the proceedings here. Thank you for sitting tight, joining us online. Make sure to get up, move around, go drink some water, Ray, get off the couch, and we'll be right back with more Spec-D Drift action.
Hey, this is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift, and we like to present to you the official Canadian Licensing Partner Series, Spec-D and BCDA Drift Series.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners available for your entire car. 25% stronger than grade 8 hardware. Race car strength and show car looks. ARP makes serious bolts for serious applications. When failure is not an option, it's ARP. Shop the largest Canadian inventory of ARP at JB's Power Center in Edmonton and Calgary at the guaranteed lowest prices. Or shop online at jbspowercenter.com.
This is the Drift Logic podcast, bringing you the drivers, their builds, and the raw behind-the-scenes action of drifting in the Pacific Northwest.
Drift Logic is brought to you by the BCDA and Spec-D.
JB's was built in Alberta, the province with oil in its veins and horsepower in its heart. Founded more than 50 years ago by Jim Bell. Jim created JB's with an undying passion for making vehicles look and perform better. To this day, we still strive to provide the best range of aftermarket parts, including complete engine assemblies, performance parts, truck accessories, car audio, and remote starters. With a huge selection and a full team of enthusiasts, JB's Power Center has been an obvious choice for decades. JB's Power Center, parts for enthusiasts by enthusiasts.
The most powerful thing here isn't made from iron and steel, but a partnership forged from collaboration, commitment, and sustainable solutions ensuring your success. At SMS Equipment, we are more than superior machines. We are the people behind them. The people beside you today and every day. Because the right partnership makes everything possible.
Built on the leading edge of safety technology, ZAMP offers a wide selection of helmets that can be customized to your taste. With tons of additional safety gear all built to the highest quality and safety standards, ZAMP racing equipment ensures your safety. Cutting edge looks, value priced, and safety, that's ZAMP. Get your ZAMP racing gear at JB's Power Center in Edmonton or Calgary or online at jbspowercenter.com.
Welcome everybody to Agassiz Speedway. Welcome to Spec-D Round 3. We've just finished up Friday practice and things are heating up early. The Friday night practice and the weekend is off to a competitive start.
Welcome back to Spec-D, where we are free from admin hell. So basically, a lot of things happened in the background. We had shattered wheels, we got extra D-beads, we got madness.
Shattered
all up in these mountains
too for Carlton, almost locking in the series this weekend. Looks like he's going to have to wait for another event, depending on what Dario can do.
Yeah, if Dario Reddick can take the win here this evening, that will be massive for his points championship campaign. All right, we are back on track with the continuation of this battle between Mr. Steins and Tedesco. To recap it for everybody, basically, Jamie Tedesco ruled at fault for the contact with Alex Steins. As we started to look at the damage, Alex Steins, way more damaged car than previously thought. Basically, the passenger rear wheel exploded. There's no other way for it. It's in pieces. It's a wash. She done. But we are back and ready to go on the line. Jamie Tedesco in the lead now. Alex Stein's going to give chase. So online, I hope you're back. Ray, you better be sitting on the couch, brother. Here we go.
Something to note, 2 battles, 2 runs, 2 sets of fresh tires. So these guys.
2 sets of fresh tires for these gentlemen. So this is going to be a pretty fast battle. Now, I think that's going to be a very key component to keep in mind here for Jamie Tedesco. That Living Legends E46 can really chew through those Zestino tires. So now that they're fresh on the rear, that might give a bit of an advantage to Jamie Tedesco. However, he's got to be picture perfect in that lead run because he is sitting on a deficit, ruled at fault for the contact. Alex Steins, though, I don't think he's going to let this one go early.
He's not going easy.
So here we go. V8 BMW's rubbing it up down the line. Jamie throwing it in. Alex Steins in tow. Alex Steins right now all over Jamie Tedesco, just as I say that, little bit of a bobble. Alex Steins correctly just waiting for Jamie to navigate the course in front of him. Huge flick of angle for Jamie Tedesco. I thought he was going to lose it for a second. Jamie Tedesco, full gas, full kill mode, absolutely on fire right now. Huge angle to finish out the run across the line. Wow, dude.
Oh my.
I think Jamie
goodness.
did everything he could to try to win it back from the judges, but in that same breath, Alex Steins was perfect in the chase.
He knew that he didn't want Jamie doing that. Yeah, look at this. Alex pacing himself appropriately. Big bobble Steins fulfilling the name, unfortunately, on the bank. Diving right in on the pocket, coming into the infield, though. Jamie, unbelievable amount of tire smoke coming off of the back of that Island Chevrolet or Island GM E46. Look at him go, painting that line perfectly. But the Steins, man, just staying glued to his door, not giving him anything. So again, Jamie with the deficit coming into this battle. Tony, you look a little puzzled.
So now that I see it on the replay, I mean, fantastic lead run from Jamie Tedesco. But we do have a decision here, and I'll spare you my thoughts. But moving on to the final battle here. Alex Steins gets the win. Alex Steins moves on to his first Spec-D final to meet Dario Reddick. Third place battle coming up. We got Mr. Jamie Tedesco versus Mr. Carlton McDonald.
These guys. Oh, Alex versus Dario for third.
So show some love in the building. Make some noise for Jamie Tedesco and Alex Steins. They're still reviewing. Hope you guys had a good one. Thumbs up. Yeah, yo, do your thing. I'm not rushing you, man. Do your thing.
Alex, we're all watching you.
So just a little bit of debrief here. Hey, Justin. Yeah, you won, Alex. You did it. Hooray! So Alex Steins gets the win. One more time for Mr. Ratty. I swear he's paying attention.
He clearly missed the first call there. Still chatting. No, those guys, good friends. You know? Jamie, happy to see him get a full pull with this car this round.
Yeah.
Not get kicked out by mechanical. That's a great feeling for Mr. Jamie T.
So Alex Steins gets the win. Jamie Tedesco will have a chance to battle Carlton McDonald for third place. And I mean, the hits don't stop coming. That's a very important battle for Carlton McDonald if he wants to keep the points championship hopes alive here. I think it would be a difference of 12 points.
Alrighty, so our next battle coming up.
All right.
Okay, so we are going for another 5 minutes here.
It's a little bit of hurry up and wait as as these things get to be in the finals. So next up, we are going to see Carlton McDonald versus Jamie Tedesco. Of course, Jamie Tedesco just on track. Needs a few minutes just to turn the car around, get it ready again for another battle because he's kind of on a half-used set of tires now. Judging by that tire smoke cloud, not a lot of left.
I would say a three-quarter used set of tires.
I'd say so.
My goodness.
So once again, we are going to take another ad break. Hey, you, stop right there. I'm looking for someone with the human touch to buy some of these products. Check them out. We'll be back on the stream. Pick us up then.
Hey, this is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift, and we like to present to you the official Canadian Licensing Partner Series, Spec-D and BCDA Drift Series.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners available for your entire car. 25% stronger than grade 8 hardware. Race car strength and show car looks. ARP makes serious bolts for serious applications. When failure is not an option, it's ARP. Shop the largest Canadian inventory of ARP at JB's Power Center in Edmonton and Calgary at the guaranteed lowest prices. Or shop online at jbspowercenter.com.
Built on the leading edge of safety technology, ZAMP offers a wide selection of helmets that can be customized to your taste. With tons of additional safety gear all built to the highest quality and safety standards, ZAMP racing equipment ensures your safety. Cutting edge looks, value priced, and safety, that's ZAMP. Get your ZAMP racing gear at JB's Power Center in Edmonton or Calgary or online at jbspowercenter.com.
JB's was built in Alberta, the province with oil in its veins and horsepower in its heart. Founded more than 50 years ago by Jim Bell. Jim created JB's with an undying passion for making vehicles look and perform better. To this day, we still strive to provide the best range of aftermarket parts, including complete engine assemblies, performance parts, truck accessories, car audio, and remote starters. With a huge selection and a full team of enthusiasts, JB's Power Center has been an obvious choice for decades. JB's Power Center, parts for enthusiasts by enthusiasts.
The most powerful thing here isn't made from iron and steel, but a partnership forged from collaboration, commitment, and sustainable solutions ensuring your success. At SMS Equipment, we are more than superior machines. We are the people behind them. The people beside you today and every day. Because the right partnership makes everything possible.
This is the Drift Logic podcast, bringing you the drivers, their builds, and the raw behind-the-scenes action of drifting in the Pacific Northwest.
Drift Logic is brought to you by the BCDA and Spec-D.
Check it out. We are back online and in the building. Hope you guys are having a great time enjoying your Saturday night. Thank you for making Spec-D part of your Saturday night plans. This is going to be a rowdy one when it finally finishes off. So we do have some battles on deck. We're going to see Jamie Tedesco versus Carlton McDonald for third place. And then for your finals, we're going to have a brand new Spec-D winner. Drivers that have never won a round of Spec-D competition. We're going to have Dario Reddick versus Alex Steins, and I am personally excited to see that one go down. Meanwhile, your third place battle, Carlton McDonald. I don't have the updated points in me, but we started basically with Carlton McDonald at the start of the day after qualifying at 204 points, and Dario Reddick climbed up to 132. Now, I believe it's 100 points for a win, and I think it's 88 points for second. So it's going to be very, very close between Dario and Carlton after the points here, and that's going to set up one crazy final, I think. Final round, that is. So, gentlemen, when you guys are ready, at your behest, we'd like to wrap this one up. I'm excited for these final two battles here. It's, it's been a long day. We've had quite a lot of driving. Obviously a little, all right, yeah. Drivers, please to your cars. Drivers to the track. Red Robins closes at 10, bro. We're trying to make it. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they still have that here. That's cool. So we are trying to wrangle these cats here. It's pretty tough, as you might imagine. But we'll eventually get there. Online, thank you for hanging out in the building. Jeremy, let's hear you. Make some noise, brother. Mr. LB DJ with the singing there. Mr. Fundamentally Fresh, hello. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a crazy one. I kind of mentioned it on the live stream chat there. I haven't really seen all of the crazy admin battles kind of happen back to back to back like this. And I believe one commentator may have called it when they said, we are opening the can of worms. And worms and cans were opened for sure, as we got everything under the rule book thrown at us plus a little bit more. But we got it all sorted out here. And happily, I think only 2 drivers have 5 minutes calls left. So I think we only have an expected delay of 10 more minutes, possibly. Welcome back to Spec-D, where no, Adam LZ still hasn't gone yet. We're still waiting, but we could be waiting for some time.
I mean, if you guys have been waiting all night, you are 2 battles away from Adam LZ.
I got some bad news for you guys. I don't think Adam LZ's going.
You have to wait till whenever the next Formula Drift round is, which is next weekend. Big shout out, or not next weekend, 2 weekends from now. Speaking of hometown heroes, Matt Rushutsky will be driving, and Tyler Mayer will be driving. 2 Spec-D retirees or graduate. What do you say? Spec-D alumni, I guess.
Yep.
Matt Rushutsky and Tyler Mayer 2 weeks from now driving in FD Indianapolis. I'll be there myself, actually. Should be a fun round.
Well, Mr. Brett Alexander, welcome to the stream. That is some very welcome news.
Oh.
Thank you for sharing that.
Brett.
Hell yeah.
Brett, I missed you driving here last year.
New livery
you
looks
were
good,
fun.
man. Yeah.
Brett looked really sharp here last year. I only caught a couple laps of practice Friday, but it was I watched him delete his rear end leaving outside zone 1, but hold on to it. So that was
We're
cool.
all for it when the BMWs get deleted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When BMWs hit walls, we go, yay.
Retirees. All right. So every tire pressure adjustment that could be made has been made now, I hope.
Yeah, it's been made. And here we go. This is our 3-4 battle. So we will announce the winner of this later. But, wow. Carlton back on the line. So do you think he went above 12 pounds for this one?
I hope so.
Tony shaking his head.
All right, so we're going to send them all to the warm-up box. We got Carlton McDonald. We got Jamie Tedesco. We got a battle still to settle for third place here. Vital championship points on the line. If you're Dario Reddick, you just became the biggest Jamie Tedesco fan.
Okay, we got them warming up their tires. Carlton to lead out Jamie, if I'm correct. Carlton, our number one qualifier.
Correct.
But Jamie did qualify high too. 88 to an 81, if I'm correct.
So here
First
we
was third
go.
qualifier.
We are on the line. Spec-D, make some noise. The battle for third is here. We got
Agassiz, let him hear ya.
Carlton McDonald in the lead. And Jamie Tedesco
Jamie
chase him
T.
down. Jamie T's, yo. Nice.
We
All
have
right.
the nitrous outlet Ford Mustang against the E-Factory Island GM.
All right, here we go
E46.
as we roll off the line. Carlton McDonald in that lead position finally. Nice big snappy initiation here for Carlton McDonald. All up on the business end of the wall. A little bit of a bobble as we head towards that first touch and go. Jamie Tedesco, meanwhile, in shot, looking for a place to dive in. Nails it perfectly here. Carlton McDonald massages the nitrous outlet Mustang past that first inside clip. Jamie Tedesco cannot be shaken nor deterred here as he gets right up into the business end of Carlton McDonald once again, coming across the line. Spec-D, make some noise.
Jamie pacing himself on that last outside zone, not making the same mistake as he did on Alex. Good for him. Here we go. Carlton into this, down the straight. Flick initiation, a little bit of hesitation. Jamie starting way from the bottom, but crawling into Carlton through this outside zone one. Working it into the touch and go. Carlton on a really smooth line. Jamie just hammering into the throttle to stay with him here. Great transition from both of these drivers into the second half. Jamie with a little bit of a bobble in the middle, but staying right with him. And there it is, Jamie just holding himself back from crunching the door of Carlton. A great run from both these drivers.
Really nice adjustment there for Jamie Tedesco in the chase, I thought. Could have been very easy to get up into the door of Carlton McDonald. But like you said, just showing that little bit of restraint and holding back just that little bit. And I think that's given him a good advantage here. I don't know if about an advantage, but it's definitely given him a chance here in the second half of the run. Carlton McDonald, though, I think he doesn't want to leave this in the judges' hands.
No.
I think you're about to see the craziest chase from Carlton McDonald. He's got a lot on the line to lose this one. It's basically a situation where he needs to finish third for the championship points as far as they're concerned, because he cannot give up that gap to Dario Reddick as we look towards round 4 in just a little bit.
So this will be exciting to see. Carlton, no bars held? Okay, Jamie, we want him to get going here. We don't want his car to run out of battery. Look at these guys, two great looking cars. Again, Jamie in the Island GM E-Factory E46 to lead out Carlton in the nitrous outlet First Air Motorsports Ford Mustang. Let's see what they can do here. For third place, Jamie to lead, Carlton. Tony, take us away.
So interesting here to note, a little bit of a jump for the line from Carlton McDonald. Wants to stay close to Jamie Tedesco here. Very fast vehicles coming into the way. Carlton McDonald fires it in on the door of Jamie Tedesco, trying to work it up to the side of the Living Legends E46. Oh, Jamie Tedesco exits stage right, and that has blown this wide open for Carlton McDonald. All Carlton has to do is make a clean pass, and it looks like job done. Carlton McDonald is your third place finisher here at round 3 of the Spec-D Drift Series. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Carlton McDonald.
What a great finish for Carlton McDonald. Unfortunately, Jamie running out of power. His EV car running out of battery, unfortunately.
Take that, BC Electric.
Here we go, tipping it in. Yeah, Jamie looking for the closest Tesla charger to get that thing charged up. Just running out. Calls it safely. Looks like he maybe had enough to stay in it, but making the safe call to not have Carlton hit him. Carlton, though, needs to, I guess he doesn't need to finish the runoff, but does it for style points. Wow.
Oh, wow.
What a dramatic finish, this third place battle. All right, we are calling Dario and Alex Steins up to the line. Oh, Alex is already here. Dario, you are sleeping behind the line. We need you at the track.
Like to give a big shout out to Tokyo Mike Collins, the best dressed man in drifting.
Ooh.
Pretty ballin' dude, man.
I don't know if I've ever met Tokyo Mike, but he sounds like a cool guy.
He's a pretty cool guy. Mr. Tokyo Collins, he's a fancy chap.
So, Tony.
Yes.
When it comes to, you've watched the most Albertan drifting out of anyone I know. What do you think gives an Alberta driver maybe a little advantage coming into BC? Where do you think Alberta drivers thrive, and where do you think BC drivers thrive when it comes to maybe driving style or a certain type of track?
Well, I think we have to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, no Alberta drivers in attendance. A lot of love to my boys back home. I get it. I respect it. I stand with you guys. But I think really what the Alberta drifters have and maybe an advantage over some of the BC drivers here is the tracks in Alberta are big, fast, and flowing. Obviously, Mission Raceway can be configured in different amounts of figurations, but I don't think anything really hits the consistent speeds that we see at Rad Torque Raceway.
When I talked to Clinton, he mentioned this is the fastest I've ever drifted when he was at Rad Torque, so very good point.
And I think Stratotech as well, being such a technical track with not a lot of space, so to say, can really set our Alberta drivers up for success here at places like Agassiz. I think back to a few seasons when we were back at Edmonton International Raceway, obviously a big bank track as well. So a lot of our drivers have a lot of bank experience, but now flip side to that, I think that the BC drivers out here get to work a lot more on their chase drives because the tracks aren't as big and as fast. They're a lot more slower, a lot more technical. So I think that's why you see a lot of these BC drivers really come with the heater chase runs. Now, we're leaving the American drivers out of this conversation, which I don't think is really fair because as we're about to see with Dario Reddick, this kid has been on it since the word go this weekend. Let's turn our attention to that because it is time for the finals.
Yeah, these American drivers have come out in their numbers. Hans Luce, Dario Reddick, and Carlton McDonald.
Hans Luce still has his keys.
Hans Luce still has his keys, so he didn't lose his keys. So that's a big,
that's terrible, Andrew.
Big win. Big win. You set me up for that one, Tony. That was a little alley-oop there. Yeah, the Americans showing out here this week, and Dario bringing it right to the podium, and Carlton bringing it on the podium too. So will Dario get top spot, or will Alex take it away from him here?
So one thing's for sure, we will have a brand new winner here in Spec-D competition. Neither of these drivers have stood on the top spot. Alex Steins is further as third, so already bettering his best result. Like to take it all the way. Let's see if he can do it. Alex Steins in lead position. Dario Reddick giving him chase. Alex Steins in an amazing initiation, and look at Dario Reddick exceeding the lead car just a little bit. Pulls it back just in time. Dario Reddick all up in the business of Alex Steins. A perfect transition. And Dario Reddick continues his assault of Alex Steins. Meanwhile, Steins in the lead position, throwing everything he can at it. But wow, Dario Reddick all over Alex Steins. Can you feel me? Make some noise.
Wow. Talk about a battle, eh? My goodness, Dario doing absolutely everything, including cutting a little bit of line here to stay with Alex. Let's watch this into outside zone 1. Dario taking a straight line approach, not even getting into the outside zone, trying to stay with Alex, playing a really headlight to headlight battle, but managing to keep the angle, which is good. Dario almost passing Alex going through that touch and go, but with straining. Here we go, transitioning into the bathroom corner. Alex absolutely laying on the throttle, but Dario again, that car just short, and he's driving a real headlight to front fender chase, which it looks awesome. I'll say that much, but I don't know if that's going to bite off or kind of kick him in the butt a little bit, bite him in the butt. I don't know. What do you think, Tony, watching that? That was awesome, first off.
Well, I've been loving in the chat. They call him Super D Dario.
Super D Dario.
You can definitely tell that he brings the super for sure. And I mean, fantastic chase run from Dario, and here we go, second half of the final battle. Dario in the lead position, Alex Steins chasing him down, both gentlemen rolling in together. Steins fires it in on the door of Dario Reddick, little bit of left foot brake, nails the transition here. Look at Alex Steins, even closer than Dario Reddick. There is no space between them. Absolutely phenomenal driving from Alex Steins right now. Dario Reddick trying to find some space here, gets a little bit past an inside clipping point, and Alex Steins coming in for the kill shot one more time. Spec-D makes some noise.
Goodness.
Oh, man. Andrew, good luck.
Talk about a battle. I would hate to be a judge right now. Dario, unfortunately, been struggling staying in this outside zone 1 all weekend. Let's see here again. Just getting into it about halfway through the zone and still shallow. And Alex, though, right there with him, giving him a couple bumps on that nice fiberglass wide body. Transitioning well. Alex mimicking Dario through this outside zone 3 and through the inner clip. Dario going a little shallow on the bathroom corner, but Alex cutting line with him to stay close in proximity. Wow. What a battle. I would say Alex here in the lead, going a lot deeper in all these corners. Proximity in the chase, very similar, if not Dario, maybe a little closer, but again, really shallow on the line. Here we go, watching Dario tipping it in. Alex getting all the way in there, but Dario having to cut a lot of line and angle to stay with Alex. Just a little too gripped up maybe, and then transitioning. Dario playing it well, not getting himself caught out. Alex deep through outside zone 3. A really good mimic for Dario. Alex again, maybe just a touch deeper than Dario in the FD, but Dario absolutely glued to his door, I'd say, figuring out his line a little better through the second half of this course. My goodness, I'm running out of breath and things to say. Tony, what are you liking?
Man, I like all of it. I'd watch this again and again and again. I think where this is really going to come down to is the lead runs of both drivers. I mean, Alex Steins just phenomenal in the chase. Nothing against Dario as well, but I think Dario just lacking a little bit of impact on that first outside zone on the bank here. And yeah, as you called out, Andrew, I think Dario taking a little bit of a mid approach here through the later half of the course. Definitely kind of cheating the zone just a little bit, trying to get some space between him and Alex. But man, Alex was all over him, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah, if they could do the lead and the follow once more. He has a way better Alex does. But he's so close to. He's so close to impeding. The problem is he's not in the pocket and in the zone with him. Alex's inner clip.
Judges are really walking through this last battle. A really comparable battle, very competitive. No clear victor right off the rip. Judges really wanting to get the right call on this as it is our finals. And a lot of championship implications coming into this. Carlton
Thanks,
McDonald, bring your car up to the line here. Kennedy, if you can get Carlton to bring his car up. Judges really talking this through live stream. Did you enjoy what you saw today? These were, if in my opinion, some of the best battles, if not the best battles we've seen all year. Agassiz Speedway
audience,
really leveling
if you'd like to follow our track staff and be a part of our podium celebrations, come on down. It's a bit of a hike across the track,
But we'd love to have you part of our podium celebration here for hanging out all weekend long. Appreciate you guys the most. Thank you very much. Online, I hope you guys had fun because I sure did. We are definitely out of breath here, and we do have a decision by the sounds of things.
Oh, Alex, you got a real special guest coming across the track for you.
Hey, did you guys have fun? I hope so.
I had a great day
I had
today.
a great time, man. Regardless if those guys had fun, I had fun.
I don't care what they thought.
Hey, did you have fun? Oof. Oof. Oh, all right. Hey, Jeremy, did you have fun? No.
I know
Okay,
you guys
well
can hear us. Yeah, thank you for making your way on over Agassiz Speedway to come see this championship celebration. Drivers, make sure to turn around and give all the fans a little wave. They're all right behind you there. Oh, Alex, you got someone special.
Well, what a crazy day. Some crazy battles. You guys are legends down there. Fantastic driving from all of you. I appreciate it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're going to dispatch one very excited Andrew Schmidt here. And he's going to have some podium interviews for us. Well, audience, now that I have a chance to talk to you, did you guys have fun? Hi. Nice to see you guys. One person waves. That's pretty awkward, so I'm just going to pretend I don't exist, and I'll just kind of hide and slowly sink behind this barrier here. And now there we go. Now just a voice. Perfect. Just kidding. I'm back. Okay. Yep. All right, we're so back. And now I'm ground level with all of you. So it's even more awkward for me. Well, hi, everybody. Hope you guys had a good round. Let's make some noise for our finalists. There we go.
Now that's how it's done. Thank you very much. So, what a day. Oh my goodness. Finishing up in third place tonight, Mr. Carlton McDonald. Don't want to leave him out. Jamie Tedesco finishing in fourth place. Awesome job, buddy. Wicked, wicked job, Jamie. As for your winner, I'm sure you all would like to know. I already know, so I'm going to, ham this up. Yeah, milk this out here. Make sure I get paid. If I extend it 9 minutes, I get overtime, so. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to make you wait that long. However, our winner today, first time winning in Spec-D. That's pretty cool. Not too bad, hey? That's kind of cool. And nobody's buying on that, so I'm just going to hurry it up along. Former grassroots champion, I guess both would be, right? I actually don't know about Dario. All right. Your winner here tonight at Agassiz Speedway, round 3 of the Spec-D Drift Series, is Alex Steins! Alex Steins is your winner. Dario Redick finishing up in second place here tonight. We got some stuff and also some things for you, some gigantic novelty checks and some steering wheels. Man, bad day to be a wheel, hey? We ain't got like any replacement rims for anybody? No? Or tires? Judges, get on in there for the pictures. Look like you like each other. As for all of you, thank you very much for coming out. This was a great event. Obviously, not the crazy car count, but we had crazy battles. I think you can all agree. I don't think there was an easy one at all in the building. Say yes. Heck yeah. Let's go. So one more time, show some love and appreciation to all your Spec-D drivers, staff, and people to make the event possible. Applause. We'll work on it, guys. We'll work on it. We all get along very well here. Woo-hoo! All right, go home. And we have one more prize to award. We have our hardest charging driver, presented by WiseFab. Now, this driver doesn't necessarily win, but they showed great spirit, great determination, basically just sent the crap out of their car. We love to see that. Your hardest charging driver is? Your hardest charging driver for round 3 of the Spec-D Drift Series is Jamie Tedesco. So a little bit of cash donation from WiseFab here. Help hook you up with another alternator, buddy. Right on. And there we go. That's your prizes, ceremonies, and everything from Spec-D round 3. Hope you guys had a blast. I think these guys want to do some burnouts, so we're not going to hold them up. You guys want to see some more tire smoke? A little bit more burnouts? If you say please. Please. All right. That was pretty nice.
And let's hear it for the best MC, Tony.
Woo, Tony,
yeah, can we all give a big thank you to Tony, the MC. Tony, the MC, big thank you. Thank you, round of applause.
Tony
buying a lottery ticket now.
Hey, this is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift, and we like to present to you the official Canadian Licensing Partner Series, Spec-D and BCDA Drift Series.
ARP, the ultimate fasteners available for your entire car. 25% stronger than grade 8 hardware. Race car strength and show car looks. ARP makes serious bolts for serious applications. When failure is not an option, it's ARP. Shop the largest Canadian inventory of ARP at JB's Power Center in Edmonton and Calgary at the guaranteed lowest prices. Or shop online at jbspowercenter.com.
Built on the leading edge of safety technology, ZAMP offers a wide selection of helmets that can be customized to your taste. With tons of additional safety gear all built to the highest quality and safety standards, ZAMP racing equipment ensures your safety. Cutting edge looks, value priced, and safety, that's ZAMP. Get your ZAMP racing gear at JB's Power Center in Edmonton or Calgary or online at jbspowercenter.com.
JB's was built in Alberta. the province with oil in its veins and horsepower in its heart. Founded more than 50 years ago by Jim Bell, Jim created JBs with an undying passion for making vehicles look and perform better. To this day, we still strive to provide the best range of aftermarket parts, including complete engine assemblies, performance parts, truck accessories, car audio, and remote starters. With a huge selection and a full team of enthusiasts, JB's Power Center has been an obvious choice for decades. JB's Power Center, parts for enthusiasts by enthusiasts.
The most powerful thing here isn't made from iron and steel, but a partnership forged from collaboration, commitment, and sustainable solutions ensuring your success. At SMS Equipment, we are more than superior machines. We are the people behind them. The people beside you today and every day. Because the right partnership makes everything possible.
This is the Drift Logic podcast, bringing you the drivers, their builds, and the raw behind-the-scenes action of drifting in the Pacific Northwest.
Drift Logic is brought to you by the BCDA and Spec-D.